Hello everyone. What happened in Bangladesh last year marked a new chapter in South Asian uprising. Something we haven't really seen in the past, not at least in the recent times. One that unfolded in the age of digital media. Students leading a protest with the banner of change became the face of a new kind of uprising. A powerful symbol of a generation demanding justice.
Following the Arko incident, Kolkata was soon flooded with protests. The streets were filled with students at the very forefront of the movement, creating scenes that West Bengal had never seen, post Nandigram or Shingur, especially not in this digital age. The protests were not only limited to the streets, they were on Instagram, Facebook and WhatsApp.
Much like what you witnessed in Bangladesh, young people in Kolkata organized mass rallies, chanting emotionally charged slogans. That song, Deshta Tomar Baper Naki, which was the anthem of Bangladesh movement, suddenly became the anthem at Arko protest.
The parallels between the Bangladesh movement and the Arko protest became quite evident,
with some even suggesting that the movement in Bengal could echo the kind of political upheaval seen in Bangladesh.
The question here remains, is there a reason to draw parallels between these two events?
Well, the answer may lie in what we have uncovered through a detailed financial examination, and we found two words: the Kolkata Operation. But before we dive into that, let's take a closer look at some surprising details about the funds raised in the name of Justice for Abhaya, Justice for Arko. Were all the protests organic or organized? So the candlelight marches, wall graffitis, drone cameras to capture panoramic shots for ultimate storytelling, and much more. Who planned all of these? Were they not perfect events? Were their agencies managing these perfect events? Maybe yes. Because in Shubhadeep Shardar's account, one that we had exposed in part 1 of our investigation, link of that story you will find on the screen and also in the description box, we see something very strange. On October 4th, rupees 50,000 was paid to a company named Innovators with a check.
Now you might be wondering, what is Innovators? This is an event management company. That's their Facebook page, where they have themselves claimed to be a brand management, event management and talent management company with a registered office in Durgapur. That's the kind of events that they have handled. Now you must be wondering that rupees 50,000 is too small an amount for such big events. Fair point. But hold on.
Innovators is owned by a gentleman named Paul. Hear carefully. His phone number is there on the website of Innovators. His phone number is there on the official Facebook page of Innovators. The day 50,000 was transferred to the bank of Innovators, the same day, that is October 4th, the same time, another check was issued to Onno Paul, the owner of Innovators, and the amount was rupees 1,16,000. Now my source tells me there could be more cash payments done to him and other event management companies. Question is, why would you hire an event management company or many such companies for a protest that you have all this while claimed to be organic? People's protest, right? So they were all orchestrated while playing with public emotion? Please understand, you believe what you see and you believed what they have shown to you through a proper design. My source also tells me this was possibly one of the biggest blunders committed by the junior doctors, something that was also raised during one of their GB meetings. Transferring money from this account directly to the account of Innovators is almost like letting out your deepest secret.
Promised in part 1 of this investigation, we now turn to the bank account opened by the West Bengal Junior Doctors Front, the official crowdfunding account for a cause that gained national attention: justice for Abhaya, justice for Arko. Now let's break down the numbers.
Please understand, we don't bluff. We have actually accessed the HDFC bank account belonging to West Bengal Junior Doctors Front, the account that was opened on 26th of September 2024, minded the third account that junior doctors had opened for the purpose of crowdfunding. Between 1st of October and December 18, 2024, this HDFC account saw a total of 2 crore 38 lakh and 9 rupees deposited. Do you have that much of money in your account? I repeat, 2 crore 38 lakhs and 9 rupees deposited in this very account. Over 2 crore rupees raised in the name of justice for Abhaya. But hold on, where exactly does this money go? That's the statement issued by the junior doctors, where they had said, Rajpath theke Adalat Abhayar bicharer dabite tader lorai jari rakhte hobe for what they really needed money. We all know that justice is sought through the courts, with lawyers acting as representatives of the victims and their families. But here's the kicker. Did the junior doctors really need this crowdfunding to fight for justice on behalf of the victim's family?
In the case of Abhaya's family, the legal representation came at no cost. Senior advocates like Bikash Ranjan Bhattacharya representing the family in the Calcutta High Court and also in the Supreme Court during the initial 2 hearings. For that matter, Vrinda Grover, who represented the family in the Supreme Court, both fought the cases pro bono, meaning they did not charge a single penny for their services to the family.
As we look into this account, we clearly see that 5.5 lakh rupees was transferred twice to senior advocate Indira Jaising, once on November 8th and again on November 18th, totaling 11 lakh rupees. But this was not for the representation of the family of Abhaya. This payment was made for the legal representation of the junior doctor themselves, who had taken their own case to the Supreme Court. On 15th of October, in front of then Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, senior advocate Indira Jaising argued that the root cause of the Arko incident was the absence of student body election since 2022. Even the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, representing the CBI and the Union government, found this argument odd. He literally said, "Can you please have the focus back on the child's death?"
Election to students' unions have not been conducted since the year 2022. The law prescribes the conduct of elections annually by the university. Well, Lord, your Lordship will take it from me that the cause of what has happened in Arko is the fact that from 2022 onwards, No student elections have been held. This is the cause of what has happened in Arko. University.
Projecting our entry into this area would be far beyond the
That,
campus of...
1 minute. In that case, I have a request to make. Please.
Can we concentrate on the
Please.
child's deaths?
I have a request to make.
But where are we leading?
Lord, I'm sorry that
The real question thus is, was this money raised for justice for Abhaya, or was this used to fund the junior doctors' own legal battles for student body election? It isn't that senior advocate Indira Jaising was at fault. She was simply putting forth the concerns of a client against a professional fees of 5.5 lakh rupees. The client, that is the junior doctors, wanted student body elections. And you want us to call it justice for Abhaya? People have trusted you and given money. Instead of justice for Abhaya, the doctors had used that same money for their own legal battle, for their own legal representation, and thus we will question it ever and ever again.
Indira Jaising was paid the same amount on September 17th, but from Priya Lakra's account. Remember the first account that was opened by a doctor soon after the tragic incident had unfolded in Arko Medical College and Hospital on August 9th. You can watch the detailed report of our part 1 by clicking on the link on the screen or the description box.
Now let's get back to HDFC account once again. Opened on 26th of September. Branches Calcutta High Court. Hold on. Yes, you heard it right. The branch of HDFC Bank where the account was opened was Calcutta High Court. The junior doctors front skipped several branches of HDFC Bank in a radius of 5 kilometers of Arko Medical College and Hospital and came all the way to Calcutta High Court to open their branch. This is what we found from the ground. This is HDFC Bank Shambachar branch, which is about a kilometer away from Arko Medical College and Hospital, but the junior doctors did not like the face of this HDFC Bank because they wanted a better face that was only available at Calcutta High Court HDFC branch.
This is the HDFC Bank Hathibagan branch, roughly about a kilometer or so away from Arko Medical College and Hospital. However, when the junior doctors were opening their official account, they did not choose this branch. Instead, they went to the Calcutta High Court branch of the same bank.
Right behind me is HDFC Bank Khanna branch, which is 750 meters away from Arko Medical College and Hospital. Yet, they did not open the account here, went to Calcutta High Court HDFC branch. So that is Calcutta High Court, and from here if I start counting my steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. In 20 steps I can spot the HDFC Bank Calcutta High Court branch. It is right next to Calcutta High Court, almost in a stone throw distance. And please understand, this is not the headquarter of HDFC Bank. This is not the main headquarter branch of HDFC Bank. If this had been the headquarters of HDFC in Kolkata, I would have still understood that they have taken all the trouble of coming down 12 kilometers away from Arko Medical College and Hospital, looking for the main branch, the headquarter of the bank. I would have still understood. We are not even considering other banks, be it SBI, ICICI, Axis, Indian Overseas Bank, Punjab National Bank, Bank of Baroda, so many other banks which are there in close proximity of Arko Medical College and Hospital. But bypassing those banks, bypassing other branches of HDFC, they finally came down all the way 12 kilometers away from Arko to this particular branch of HDFC to open their fundraising account. Why did the junior doctors open an account at the High Court branch of HDFC? The Calcutta High Court gave the investigation to CBI on 13th of August 2024, thereby making it a court-monitored probe. Calcutta High Court not for once had said there has to be court-monitored fundraising, right? They took the bank account directly to the HDFC Calcutta High Court branch as if the fund collection needed to be there directly under the supervision of Calcutta High Court. Well, it seems like it needed to be under the direct supervision of an advocate operating from Calcutta High Court. I can also open a current account in any other branch of yours, right? I'm just asking, you can also open any current account in any branch of yours, right?
regarding what?
No, somebody has opened a current account with your branch. If my sources are to be believed, this was a brainchild of an advocate who operates mostly from Calcutta High Court. So probably some advocate had suggested them that look, go open your account here. This is the closest to Calcutta High Court. And they simply obliged. The motive behind this should be questioned. Well, post-mortem is very important for larger transparency. It should always happen right under the camera lens. And here it is. This is the post-mortem of the account. And as you continue doing so, there is something very unusual in this account statement that demands closer scrutiny. There's a term, settlement, that appears here for 19 times. And the pattern of money flowing into the account is both consistent and peculiar under the tagging settlement. A large portion of these funds received via UPI settlements came in a recurring pattern, mostly during the period when junior doctors were on hunger strike from October 5th and October 21st. For instance, on October 12th, a UPI settlement of 42,272 rupees was received. That was a Saturday. In fact, that was the last day of Durga Puja. The very next day, that is October 13, it saw a massive jump. 22,02,301 rupee was received as a UPI settlement despite it being a Sunday. Over the next few days, the amounts were similarly irregular. 11,25,911 rupees received on October 14 as UPI settlement. 7,07,632 was received as UPI settlement on October 15 and so on and so forth, with a noticeable decline as the strike ended.
By October 22nd, the amount had dropped to rupees 53,963. The next day it was just around 2,000 rupees, and by November 8th, it had dwindled to as much as rupees 300 rupees. While the numbers themselves are startling, what's more perplexing is the consistency of these large settlements.
We all know that these doctors were also collecting cash at the protest site. You don't believe me? That's the visual proof. Almost reminding me of my Saraswati Puja days as a child, when I would wander from one house to another with a chanda book, collecting money and giving out a kacha receipt against the chanda that I was collecting on the name of Saraswati Puja. Exactly how money was collected in cash by junior doctors at the hunger strike protest site against kacha receipt given to the donors. People gave money, they received money and handed out a kacha receipt. How legitimate are those receipts before any authority, be it RBI, be it SEBI? That's absolutely questionable. Now, was it possible that all these funds, that is kacha money, cash money collected during the hunger strike period by the junior doctors, essentially during the height of the protest, were later deposited in the account as part of a settlement? Is it possible? Very much possible. But for that, you need a bank open, and number two, that would never show as UPI settlement. Okay, let's resume. I, Tamal Saha, I have got 22 lakhs in my bank account. You have collected cash money. Now you come to me and say, Tamal, what do I do with so much of cash money? I have to deposit them in the banks are shut. I, being a very kind-hearted person, I say, fair enough, you give me all the cash, I have got 22 lakhs in my account, I will give it to you, I would just digitally transfer in your account. Possible, right? Well, that's exactly how money laundering also happens. Imagine, for someone to transfer 22 lakhs to one account in one go, someone has to have that much of money in the account available. So you're talking about a big shot, and it's one single transfer. One click, 22 lakhs gone on October 13, one click, 11 lakhs gone on October 14, one click, 7 lakhs gone on October 15, one click, 2 lakhs gone, 3 lakhs gone, 4 lakhs gone. So whoever was doing this kind of work was a rich dude. A total of 56 lakh 47,024 rupees had come as UPI settlement between October 12 and November 8. Could it be possible that money has been routed via someone against a commission or cost? Because that's exactly how people operate. If I take all the cash, I would say fine, I would keep a share, that's my commission, and then I would make your cash money a white money, and it turns white as soon as I digitally transfer from my account to your account. I am not casting aspersions, I am only questioning. It is now the job of the junior doctors to come out clean. Now all these UPI settlements have a similar code, a common code, and that is FPY67, indicative that all the UPI settlements have probably come from one common sender. Now let's talk in banking language. Generally, such UPI settlements happen when you set up a payment gateway. It is technically possible. So whoever had transferred 22 lakh rupees, 11 lakh rupees, 7 lakh rupees, 4 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees or any other large amount had not necessarily transferred from his or her own account to this account of West Bengal Junior Doctors Fund, that is the HDFC account. The transfer happened via a gateway. Gateway like Razorpay, BillDesk. There are many such gateways. Now you can set up a gateway if you want an interface between the sender and the receiver. Essentially, gateway would then receive all the money from the sender and as a common pool would then transfer the money to the receiver. What changes then? The direct connect between the sender and the receiver is broken by a gateway. What is the benefit here? The benefit is if the sender has got some dubious links, those dubious links cannot be directly connected with the account of West Bengal Junior Doctors Fund. Because वो तो कहेंगे मुझे क्या पता, मुझे तो पैसा मिला गेटवे से, गेटवे में किसने पैसा डाला मुझे क्या मालूम, मैं तो छोटा मोटा नन्ना मुन्ना बच्चा हूँ. So the dubious links, if any, of the sender can get covered up by the gateway, making it equally hard to track down the sender or question the legitimacy of the funds received. Thus I say, is there a potential money laundering? If yes, is it worth an investigation? Should this be a case of money being funneled through multiple intermediaries, possibly involving layered transactions where funds are moved swiftly and sometimes anonymously? And finally, the thing is here for which you all have been waiting for, Kolkata Operation. One of the most intriguing aspects of this account statement is the repeated appearance of the term Kolkata Operation alongside several check deposits. Typically when writing a check, the issuer mentions the name of the beneficiary, right? And the bank simply processes the check according to the standard categorization. However, in these instances, it is evident that the issuer had customized the description by including the words Kolkata Operation quite carefully, and it could be a deliberate addition that stands out. These checks, a total of 24 with the term Kolkata Operation attached, amounting to nearly 30 lakh rupees, had been received by this HDFC account of West Bengal Junior Doctors Fund. The majority of them were deposited during the period of the Junior Doctors Hunger Strike, raising immediate concerns about the source and the purpose of these checks. Is it a coincidence that most of these checks with Kolkata Operation tagged alongside have come from doctors' associations? Now on October 14, someone gave a check for 2 lakh rupees and tagged it as Kolkata Operation. Then Gastroenterology and Minimal Access Surgery, which is another doctors association, gave 1 lakh rupees. Again, termed it as Kolkata Operation. Now this is the Facebook page of this Gastroenterology and Minimal Access Surgery, and look at this account. This Facebook page has got 0 likes and only 3 followers. Imagine how socially active they are. But they were rich enough to donate 1 lakh rupees to this very cause. Similarly, West Bengal Cytology Society, again a digitally dormant account since 2022, suddenly gave 1.5 lakh rupees. Then, there are other similar dormant accounts. As if somebody had picked up the phone and called up all these doctors associations and told them, भाई जाओ पैसा दो, भाई जाओ पैसा दो, और पैसा जब दोगे कह देना इसको कोलकाता ऑपरेशन के अंडर में मिला है. Could there be a method behind this madness? Association of Chest Physicians, West Bengal, gave 2 lakh rupees, termed it as Kolkata Operation. NRS Medical School and College Ex-Students Association gave 2 lakh rupees, termed it as Kolkata Operation. Neil Ratanites of 2003 batch gave 5 lakh rupees, called it Kolkata Operation. Gut Chat Club gave 1 lakh rupees, again under the banner Kolkata Operation. West Bengal Orthopedic Association gave 4 lakh rupees under the banner Kolkata Operation. Indian Medical Association gave 2 lakh rupees, called it Kolkata Operation. Well, to simplify things, this is a check from my checkbook. I'm covering the account details. I don't want any donations. Now here, if you are writing a check to me, or if I have to write a check to you, I would simply write your name here, the amount in words here, and I would simply sign here, right? That's it. Where do I write Kolkata Operation? If I'm issuing the check to West Bengal Junior Doctors Front, I would write West Bengal Junior Doctors Front in bracket Kolkata Operation, or behind the check, I would write the account number, the HDFC account number of West Bengal Junior Doctors Front, give a phone number and also mention Kolkata Operation. That's how this check would stand out. There were 24 such checks which stood out because there was Kolkata Operation mentioned on them. Why did this stand out? It's a question we are asking. Who was trying to plan Kolkata Operation, and what exactly is Kolkata Operation?
Among the donors, several doctors' associations, generally not known for their active involvement in large-scale financial contributions, have made huge donations under the same title. Additionally, there are individual contributions, some of them in smaller denominations. Again, all of them have been tagged with this same peculiar reference, that is Kolkata Operation.
Why does the phrase have such a weighty and loaded connotation? The term operation often carries political or military overtones, implying a well-organized, strategic campaign or initiative. Given that these deposits were made during a period of intense student protest or doctor protest and unrest, one cannot ignore the possible implication of operation as a reference to a more organized, behind-the-scenes effort. Could these be funds, part of a coordinated operation, financial or otherwise, linked to the larger political landscape? The reference to Kolkata Operation draws a stark parallel to the term Bangladesh Operation, which refers to political upheaval and coordinated efforts that eventually saw the ouster of Sheikh Hasina from her government from Bangladesh. The use of word operation in both contexts, Bangladesh and Kolkata, raises red flags. Could these funds be part of an effort to fuel unrest or political movements in Bengal using the guise of a medical and social justice cause? And more critically, who is behind these check deposits? And why are they so eager to associate this money with Kolkata Operation? These questions are just not rhetorical. They are central to understanding the true nature of this movement. The doctors involved in this protest have the responsibility to answer. What exactly is Kolkata Operation? And why am I so demanding? Because I trusted you. Like many other people, we had trusted you. Is it merely a financial operation for medical cause, or is there a much larger, more complex political game being played? using Justice for Abhaya, Justice for Archikot as a banner, as a facade.